SummerSlam is going to be a war, ladies and gentlemen, and you know what? I'm here for it, and I will be there for it. I'm going to SummerSlam, so expect the video. Really soon on that. In today's video, I'm going to give you my nitty-gritty predictions, spoilers, winners that I believe are happening at SummerSlam. So yeah, you're not gonna want to miss this. If you go on to enjoy the video, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn the post notification bell so you don't miss any more videos. And let's jump straight into it. Perhaps the most anticipated match at SummerSlam is the one without a title at stake. Yeah, I know that was pretty dramatic. I'm talking about CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. However, there is a twist to this match. Seth Rollins is the special guest referee. Now, I'm okay with that because that added some type of stipulation. Though this match was brutal and gruesome enough storyline wise that they didn't need a stipulation. But hey, I don't even think it ends at SummerSlam because I'm about to give you my full-on prediction on this match. So I personally think that WWE has done an amazing job with the build-up and the story to CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Even with CM Punk being injured, him still feuding on and off screen with Drew McIntyre. This feud has made Drew McIntyre more of a freaking star. And for anybody that says otherwise, hey, the proof is in the pudding. Punk has screwed Drew McIntyre countless times. Clash of the Castle, his qualifying match, Money in the Bank. This man has screwed him. WrestleMania. So CM Punk has screwed Drew McIntyre on multiple occasions. So you know what? I'm here to see what Drew has to say about that. And I am a CM Punk fan, but how can you not be in love with Drew McIntyre right now? How can you not love what's going on right now in WWE between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk? And then you're adding Seth Rollins as a special guest referee to the mix. And he just went over his special guest referee instructions and his rules. He pretty much said, you guys are just going to respect me in the ring, and whatever I say goes. Whatever my decision is, goes. If I allow you to hit somebody with a chair, that's at my discretion. If I decide to count you out, that's also at my discretion. If I don't count you out, that's at my discretion. So, hey, I'm here for it. I don't believe this match ends at SummerSlam. I mean, you have Bad Blood coming up in a couple months. Shout out Triple H for bringing this pay-per-view back. Bad Blood, that's going to be taking place in Atlanta, Georgia, is going to be gruesome. And just like the title says, Bad Blood, I believe Drew McIntyre and CM Punk do meet again there. Or CM Punk and Seth Rollins. I mean, then again, that's a WrestleMania caliber match. This match is gonna be hectic, amazing, crazy, phenomenal, and it's gonna be a lot of different things. This match has a chance to steal the show. However, I don't think it will steal the show. I'm gonna save that match for last. CM Punk and Drew obviously have been feuding for the last few months. They don't need a title in this match. In fact, we're seeing what's happening without a title. Imagine if a title was involved. My gosh, would the stakes be even higher. But now that Seth Rollins is involved, Seth having history with CM Punk, no shock and no surprise there, and with Drew McIntyre, they just feuded. So you would think Seth would be biased, right? But see, no, I'm thinking ahead. I think somehow Seth screws CM Punk. And I don't think it's a purpose screw. I think it's an accidental screw. I think that Seth Rollins accidentally overlooks a shoulder being on the mat, CM Punk's foot being on the rope, something of that nature. I do believe Drew McIntyre wins this match, but with the help of Seth Rollins, somehow, some way. And I think that's going to piss off Drew on Monday night. And I think it's definitely going to piss off CM Punk. CM Punk's going to come out and he's going to be mad about this, right? Now, I could be wrong. But this is just what makes sense to me in order to keep the storyline refreshed and to keep it brewing. So, hey, final prediction. Drew McIntyre walks away. CM Punk is screwed. Monday Night Raw is going to be crazy. Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa for the undisputed WWE Championship. Once again, is this a match you care about? Probably not. But this is the match that's going to main event. It's no shock there. It's gonna main event. I do believe this match is really just an anchor match, right? It's just put here to set us up for Roman Reigns to return. Now, I could be wrong, but I do believe Roman Reigns is going to return at SummerSlam. I hope he does. I'm going to be in attendance, so that would be freaking crazy. I do believe The Rock somewhat has his hand in something to do with this match, or something to do with the outcome of this match, or something to do at SummerSlam, period. Only because The Rock just got done wrapping up on his film Smashing Machine, I believe it's called, and he's pretty much going to be free. Why would we not see the Tribal Chief and the final boss somehow? Now, The Rock is definitely pushing it, but I do believe Roman Reigns does return. Now, there's not much to talk about with this match. Solo's been feuding with Cody for months now, and I don't think anybody really cares, per se. You may care, I may not care, or I may care, you may not care. There's not much to talk about in this match. Cody Rhodes, Solo Sikoa, Roman Reigns comes back. So, final prediction for this match, I believe Cody Rhodes will walk out WWE champion still. Because how can you not have Cody Rhodes in Atlanta, Georgia for Bad Blood, his hometown, as your WWE Universal Champion? So I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking logically. You know, it's fun to have fantasy booking, but I'm going to think logically for this match. I think Cody Rhodes walks away with the victory because he's eventually going to end up feuding with the Viper, which I hope that right there will be a high profile feud right there by itself. So I'm assuming Cody is going to go on to feud with Randy Orton. Roman Reigns is going to come back and feud with Solo and the New Bloodline, and then we're going to get that, right? We're going to get that. So final prediction here, Cody Rhodes walks out. And extra prediction, Roman Reigns returns. El Campeon Damian Priest versus Gunther. Now, somewhere down the line the last couple weeks, Damian Priest became a good guy. In fact, he may be the only good guy in Judgment Day. Well, Rhea's there. People love Rhea. How can you not love mommy? I think Damian Priest has been holding it down with the World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, people thought he was just going to be a transitional champion. Hell, my brother is in the next room over still yelling that he's going to be a transitional champion, that he is a transitional champion. I don't believe he's a transitional champion. Did I think after WrestleMania he was going to lose to Jay? The thought crossed my mind. Did I think he was going to lose to Seth Rollins? Once again, the thought crossed my mind. However, I don't believe Damian Priest walks out of SummerSlam with the World Heavyweight Championship. However, like I mentioned earlier, I think this match will steal the show. Gunther don't put on bad matches at all. He doesn't put on bad matches at all. Like, you may not like Gunther, or you may like Gunther, but there's no denying that the man puts on bangers after bangers after bangers. Shout out Sheamus. Damian Priest also is a great wrestler. He doesn't put on bad matches as well. You can't tell me he doesn't put on pretty good matches. I'm just saying. And when these two clash, I think we're going to get one hell of a match. Now, will there be a clean finish? I don't know. Who's to say? Now, this one is a toss-up. There's been rumors circulating and brewing that Judgment Day could be splitting up. What better yet to have Judgment Day split up than here at SummerSlam? What makes sense? I mean, I can't even give that prediction until I get to Mommy versus Liv Morgan. Now, I will come back to the Judgment Day splitting up. I will come back to that. So, I'm just going to give my final prediction for this match. I think Damian Priest loses. I think Gunther walks out your World Heavyweight Champion. Now, I do believe in some way Judgment Day screws this up for El Campeon, but either way, I don't think Gunther would need that to beat Damian Priest anyway. Gunther could pretty much beat him one-on-one by himself in a deciding victory. But I do believe, and this is that fantasy booking I was talking about, I do believe somehow Judgment Day screws this up for Damian Priest. So, final prediction, Gunther, World Heavyweight Champion. Bayley versus Nia Jax for the Women's Championship. Nia has been on a rampage as of late. This second run that she's been on right now, it's hard for you to say you're not enjoying it. I've always been a Nia Jax fan. Even during that brutal stage of being a Nia Jax fan years ago, I was always a Nia Jax fan. No shame in my game. I believe she's beautiful, she's talented, and can wrestle. Don't care what nobody say. Sue me. She just beaten Lyra Valkyria with a crazy finish. Like, how is this legal? How did they allow this? How is Lyra breathing? And she ultimately became Queen of the Ring. And she recently aligned herself with her real-life new BFF, Tiffany Stratton, who I believe could be the deciding factor of this match. However, not needed. I think Nia Jax will beat Bayley because, let's just be honest, Triple H don't seem like he had any plans for Bayley after her beating Io Sky at WrestleMania. Now, I love that match between her and Io Sky at WrestleMania. I thought the match was good, but most importantly, I loved the finish. She put the nail in the coffin on Io. All that was unnecessary and uncalled for, but I loved it. However, Bayley has really done anything since, and it's not even her fault, which I hate. Bayley has always taken the short end of the stick of all the 4 horsewomen, and I hate that so much for her. I hate that so much for her because Bayley is so freaking talented. Character-wise, wrestling-wise, promo-wise, Bayley is so freaking talented. She has so much of it that it has Bayley. Like, come on now. And it just sucks because she doesn't really have any opponents lined up. However, SmackDown does have a nice, decent-sized roster of women that could go after Bayley. But it looked like Nia Jax is going to take this one. I love Nia to win this one. So, my final prediction, I believe Nia Jax walks out of SummerSlam WWE Women's Champion. Logan Paul versus LA Knight for the United States Championship. This is another match that's like, you almost forget it's happening, right? However, I'm kind of looking forward to this match. This match is going to be good. I don't care what nobody say. This match is going to be good. You know, Logan puts on great matches. You don't have to like Logan Paul, right? But you have to respect the man's work and you have to respect his in-ring ability. LA Knight is just LA Knight, right? He's going to deliver every night. Yeah, this man is going to go on this, and I'm talking about LA Knight. LA Knight will beat Logan Paul. This feud has been brewing since WrestleMania, and even LA Knight going to Logan Paul house and was just chilling in a dude pool. Like, bro, what? However, there's not much really to talk about in this match. Logan is putting on great work. He's barely showing up and barely defending the belt. He honestly doesn't need the United States Championship, and I know this is in his home city, his home state, his hometown. I do believe LA Knight will win this match. So, final prediction here, not much else to say. LA Knight is walking out your United States Champion. Yeah. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. About a month and a half ago, I did make a YouTube video stating that Braun Breaker was your next Intercontinental Champion, and I meant that. I meant that. Since he's joined the main roster, he's been on a tear, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard to deny it. Now, I've been on X, and if you're not following me there, link in the description down below. I've been on X, and a couple people are like, yo, what do you see in this Braun Breaker guy? Dude just spears people, and that's it. First off, in-ring ability, amazing. Dude is a Steiner, right? One of the good ones, actually. He's actually really good. I think he's better than his father and his uncle was and will be. Sue me. I'm loving Braun Breaker, and I'm loving, most importantly, what he's doing right now on the main roster. I do believe Braun Breaker will beat Sami Zayn at SummerSlam. There's going to be a few title changes, in my opinion. This being one of them. I do believe Braun Breaker will pin Sami Zayn. Now, whether or not it's clean, hey. However, since we're talking about SummerSlam predictions, let's do a little bit of fantasy booking with this match, right? Just a tiny bit. I believe with what Braun Breaker has done to Ricochet and what he's done to Ilya Dragunov, if Braun Breaker loses, I don't believe it's going to be clean. I do believe he's going to have a little bit of help that Sami didn't ask for. That Sami didn't ask for. With the help of either Ricochet returning or Ilya Dragunov helping Sami Zayn win. And another thing, I would have loved Ilya to be in this match, somehow in a triple threat. I thought that Ilya versus Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn was happening at SummerSlam. That was my early prediction. I honestly thought at least that match was happening, but I was wrong. So that's okay. That's okay. Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn put on a great match the first time they wrestled, so hey, I'm willing to see it again. I do believe that if Sami does win, like I said, Ricochet, Ilya are going to be the deciding factors of this. Now, Ricochet, there's no saying that he is signed. There's no saying that he isn't signed. I don't know what's going on with his contract status. As of now, I don't believe he's employed by WWE. His contract is up. But I'm just saying, anything can happen. It's SummerSlam. Nothing's off the table. Just throwing out all my cards here. So, final prediction, Braun Breaker does walk out your Intercontinental Champion. Last but certainly not least, the match that should main event. The match that could have main event. The match that would have main event. I'm talking about Mommy versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. This match is everything. Everything you're looking for in a storyline, it is it. This past Monday night on Raw, they both cut great promos, both cut great vignettes, Mommy cut a great promo. She even told Liv, you think that you're the victim. And I could have sworn Liv was the victim, but hey, in Mommy's world, she's not the victim. And if Mommy says she's not the victim, then she's not the victim, right? Mommy versus Liv is a match that's, I don't think we're gonna get a deciding victory or a deciding finish. We're not gonna get a deciding finish to this feud at SummerSlam. Once again, Bad Blood is coming up in Atlanta, Georgia. I refuse to believe that with the title Bad Blood, you don't have Mommy and Liv Morgan somehow still going at it. Now, we can do a little bit of fantasy booking. Like I said, I do believe Judgment Day splits up at SummerSlam, and this is a tiny bit way of how they can do it. This past Monday night, Liv Morgan has destroyed pretty much all of Judgment Day and have done a lot of things, but she never defaced Finn Balor. Nothing with his face or picture on it. And a few months prior, Dom put out Liv's hotel key, and Liv never gave it to Finn Balor, yet Finn grabbed it and put it in his pocket. I think there's something going on right there. Something could be happening. Something could be happening. Would have made much better sense had Finn been in Money in the Bank. Finn would have won Money in the Bank. There goes your storyline. There goes your breakup right there. But I guess different options, different outcomes, different things are happening. I guess different story. So anyway, we're gonna push past that. I do believe Liv Morgan is going to retain against Mommy. Now, that's a harsh prediction. I know you're probably going to grill me in the comment section, but I do believe Liv Morgan retains at SummerSlam. And prime reason why I believe she's going to retain with the help of Dom, whether it's accidental or whether it's on purpose. I do believe Dom somehow aligns himself with Liv. He just falls into it. He's like, you know what? I can't resist it no more. Whatever. Let's go, Liv. We got this. I do believe Judgment Day somehow splits up. And if it's not at SummerSlam, it's definitely going to be this year. However, I do believe Liv retains the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. How can you not think that's going to happen? I refuse for Liv to win that just so Mommy could get it back. No offense, but Mommy didn't really put on any great moments with the World Heavyweight Championship since she's won it. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Her match versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania was amazing, was great. And the right person retained. The right person won that match in Mommy. Becky should not have won that match. But then Becky winning the title and then Liv having to get it back with her got us another great couple of matches. But I'm just saying, I don't want Liv to take this title and then to just lose it right back. No. Let Liv be Liv. And right now, I'm loving her character. She went from the Revenge Tour to now this Heartbreak Tour. And I'm kind of with it. I'm eager to see it. So hey, final prediction here. Liv retains the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. But hey, if there's any of them that I missed, let me know in the comments down below. If there's any of them that you disagree with, that you agree with, once again, let me in the comments down below. I respond to all comments. So hey, if you want to enjoy the video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, turn the post notification bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.